Hey, what's going on, Rooted? We are about 15 days into our 45 days of swings. So we're about 1,500 swings in if you've done every day. And I don't know about you guys, but my hamstrings, my glutes, my lower back feel very strong, but there have been some days where I feel a little bit tight. So what I'd like to do is kind of give you guys a small little movement sequence that you can work on those days when you're feeling a little stiff, or maybe you've gone up in bell size, or you've added a little extra swings to your 100. It should help your lower body and lower back feel better. So it's all stuff that you can do, no equipment. All you'll need is a little space on the ground. How many reps you do is up to you. If you got more time, do more, you'll feel better. If you have less time, do less, and just get it in. That consistent daily movement is what these 45 days are all about. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get down on the ground. You're gonna sit into your hips as far as you can, and you wanna get your hands nice and flat on the ground and push the ground away to create a little bit of stability through your torso. You're gonna do head nods. So we're looking up with our eyes, keeping our mouth closed, and then looking down. You wanna do anywhere between 10 and 20 if you have the time, but again, anything will help your body feel better, okay? Now, after you've completed those, we're going to go into what are called hip lock T-spine rotations. So you're gonna keep your weight back into your hips as much as you can, as much as your knees will allow you to. You're gonna take your hand, you're gonna place it behind your ear. You're gonna rotate towards your base arm, and then turn your eyes, turn your head, and open your shoulder up as much as you can. Okay? Once you get into your end range of motion, you wanna continue to look the direction you're going. You're gonna take a full inhale and exhale. You'll then rotate back towards your base arm and do anywhere between 3 and 5 repetitions. If you feel good doing this, it is always helpful to do more. Not only do swings strengthen our upper back, but they will create some tension there. That coupled with daily life and sitting down does create more stress in our upper body than we want, and these hip lock T-spine rotations feel really good. Okay? So you'll do those. You want to focus when you're breathing on taking the inhales and exhales through your nose. That is the easiest way to downregulate your nervous system, and it will make stressful positions less stressful as you continue to do them. From that hip lock T-spine rotation, we're gonna get onto our back. Here, you're going to cross one leg over the other, and that creates a little bit of a figure 4 in your hips. If you can, you're gonna pull your other leg towards your chest and loop your hands through your legs and grab it. Okay? You're then going to pull that leg towards your chest the best you can. If you're having difficulty maintaining this position with your arms, you can put a foot up onto a wall or any other object that will support your weight, and that will allow you to relax and then focus on opening up that hip. This will stretch out your external rotators of your hip and a little bit of your glute. And again, you want to just maintain that position. In a perfect world with lots of time, 10 to 20 breaths on each side would be best. But again, just getting into that position, feeling that opening of that joint is going to be ideal. The more you do it, the better you feel. Okay? From this reclined position, we'll stay on our back. You're gonna actively pull one knee towards your chest, grab with both hands or grab your pant leg, and you're going to extend your heel towards the ceiling. So you don't wanna point the toe, you wanna try to drive through the heel, and then you'll just bring that leg down. You're gonna just do repetitions of this. Okay? If you have time, extend that leg, hold for a breath, and do 10 to 15 on each side. Now you can alternate if you'd like, or you can do all the reps on one side before switching over to the next. Okay? From there, we will get up into a kneeling position, and you're going to get yourself nice and square. So you want your hands directly below your shoulders, you want your knees a little wider than your hips, and then you're gonna extend a leg out to the side and put the whole foot onto the ground. You're gonna find the horizon with your eyes and keep your head up, and you're just gonna rock back and forth, doing your best to maintain a nice straight leg. This is going to stretch and open up the inner thighs, as well as put a little bit of lengthening into our hamstrings, which are getting lots of work as we do all our swings, okay? Now, safety tip here is as you're getting out of this stretch, come forward and really push into the ground, and that will unload your hips a little bit and make it easier to get that leg back in, okay? Once you've completed about 15 to 20 of those on each side, you'll then get back onto your back, and we're gonna do 2 different variations of windshield wiper. Our windshield wiper will be on the ground. We're gonna open up our arms like a T, and we want our whole upper back and the back of our head to be comfortably resting on the ground. We're gonna keep our feet together, and we're just going to sway or windshield wipe our hips from side to side. Okay? 10 to 15 each way is ideal, but again, take what your body will give you. It's better for you to fit this in every day than it is to do all 20 reps and feel stressed out about trying to get it tight in. Right? Once you've done the repetitions each way, you're gonna pull one knee towards your chest at a time. And these windshield wipers here will be a little bit more challenging because they're gonna require you to use some core tension, and you're just gonna sway side to side. Again, we wanna keep the whole upper body or the whole upper back on the ground. You do not wanna feel like you're detaching. If you'd like an additional challenge, you can lengthen out that top leg. That'll really lengthen all the muscles on the back side of your leg, which again, are primary muscles that we're using when we do swings. We're then gonna bring one foot back down to the ground at a time to protect our lower back. And that should take you anywhere between 3 and 8 minutes, depending on how many reps you do, but I can guarantee you that if you spend the time doing it, you will feel better. It is a good warm-up before swings, but really, if you do them after swings, after your muscles have been working, you're gonna get the most payoff for it. So, hope it helps, and keep on swinging, guys.